It's getting interesting as the northern elites join, of course, the common men on the streets to demand for the immediate separation of Nigeria peacefully. And of course, this wake-up call is following the aftermath effect of the 10 days protest, a vote of no confidence in the Tinubu's administration. The North and the spokesperson of the Arewa Consultative Forum, Ango Abdullahi, have, of course, given his own support and thrown his weight on the nagging issues bordering on the existence of Nigeria and the continuity of this government under Ahmed Bola Tinubu, citing that he is tired of the one Nigeria under Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that so much pain and agony had been forced on her own people and on his own people, and of course, Nigerian populace in general. This wake up call for peaceful separation of Nigeria, citing that this is, of course, the right time for us to discuss for the separation of Nigeria because things are no longer working for anyone. No part of this country seems to be safe. Hunger and poverty ravaging the entire country, and it is quite interesting now that some persons who have lived in denial on several occasions or decades now are rising up to the occasions to embrace the reality that Nigeria has not been working for anybody. They are just living in denial, and this reality is now staring at all and sundry. This is quite interesting, even as the National Assembly are promulgating law to, of course, jail anyone asking for separation or, of course, agitating for a new nation. 25 years jail term is being proposed by the National Assemblies. Of course, Nigerians have mocked such developments, citing that these National Assemblies or legislators don't know their onions. They don't know what it means that the inalienable rights of Nigerians or citizens cannot be trampled upon or usurped by any responsible government. That Nigeria, being a signatory to the United Nations Charter on self-determination and the rights of the people, you cannot usurp the rights of the people. They have the inalienable right to decide where they belong or to decide, of course, their political future. It is quite interesting, just as the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile is making every arrangement and the building up, of course, international lobbies and connections for the declaration, restoration of the Biafran sovereignty. Amidst all this, it is now done on Tinubu administration that the people have rejected him in total, despite, of course, the last minute vote of confidence given by the Nigerian Government Forum and the State Council or Council of State yesterday. Nigerians have said that this is just a death, medicine after death. That the 10 days protest was a vote of no confidence in Tinubu's administration, and of course, by inference, the Nigerian existence. That people are hungry, living far below poverty line, as millions of Nigerians, if not hundreds of millions of Nigerian populace, are trapped in poverty. And the aftermath of this protest has increased and aggravated the situations. Life is becoming more unbearable. The economic hazard is biting harder as people are gasping for air for survival. It is quite interesting. What is your reaction regarding this renewed call for the peaceful separation of Nigeria? That Nigeria is not working for anybody and has never worked and invariably will not work. Yeah, this is quite interesting. And of course, I understand the implication of this. For the northern population, raising the Russian flag, it is not just a coincidence, but this could be, of course, a well planned out strategy and program to succeed from the Nigerian state. With the promulgation of this proposal or law for jet time, 25 years jet time by the so-called lawmakers, hamper the movement and, of course, the expression of the opinions of the people and the possible, of course, actualization of this. Some persons of interest and, of course, uh, wisdom has called on Tinubu to take advantage of this readiness of the North to peacefully separate. Will Tinubu hit to this, or will he be, of course, enveloped by the euphoria of his position as the president? But the president of more than, of course, 95 million impoverished Nigerians. Well, let's know what is your take regarding this call by the northern political elites. Now, of course, calling for peaceful separation of Nigeria. This could be a win-win for the Biafrans and the Biafran Republic government in exile. Let's know what is your take. Regardless of whatever opinion that may be heard by anyone, the reality is Nigeria is not working. So persons might be saying that this is politically motivated, that because a northerner is not in the helm of affairs. But that is far beyond, of course, these realities, that things are no longer working. Our people continue to wallow in abject poverty, just as 6 times, of course, uh, procrastination of the refineries has been promised by the Minister of State or whatever, that the refinery will be working. This is 6 times they have procrastinated or deferred the working of refinery. Things are not working, only giving excuses, and no country could be built on mere propagandas. These are realities staring at us. What is your take? The North is now leading, of course, the separation of Nigeria. By this wake up call, of course, it is an indication that all is not well and the center will no longer hold. We'll continue to bring you, of course, exciting and interesting moments here in Cowwave TV. Remember, we are coming your way with more loaded information. Let's know what is your own take regarding this development. Don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe to this channel. We are getting there. Keeping it real has been our commitment. And to this end, we come your way this morning. Remain blessed and have a fantastic and fabulous day ahead.